Hello, everyone. In this video, we're gonna go through installing our Vivado tools. Our Vivado development environment is for working with FPGAs from the Xilinx family. Um, and so we're going to download those tools. So we go to www.amd.com, and here we are. And now we just click products, we go to software, and we choose Vivado software. Okay. You want to make sure you have space on your computer. So go and start looking at compatibility, things like that with your computer. You do need a Windows computer. I have tried to do this using Parallels and on my Mac. I love my Mac, but for Vivado tools to work efficiently, you need a dedicated Windows computer. All right. So now I'm going to download this latest release, which is 2025.1. Xilinx, AMD they're always updating their systems, their products. So you'll always get new versions. Um, if you have designs in previous versions, they will work with the current version. And I will show you in subsequent videos how to update your firmware so that it does. Okay. So, I have designs that were developed in ISE, which is not even Vivado. I have it, I have designs here. So you can make things work in different versions. Okay. So we're going to choose the AMD Unified Installer for FPGAs and Adaptive System on Chips 2025.1. And since I have a Windows computer, this is what I choose. If you have a Linux computer, you would choose this one. Okay. So now I choose this. And you will need to register for AMD. It's a free registration. So you would have to register. Um, and then you can press download. Okay. And I've already downloaded my installer. So I'm going to get it right here. Here it is. Now you will need admin privileges. So make sure that you have it for the installer. It's extracting this thing. It's a monster installer. It takes time. I suggest you install this when you have time. You want to be in front of your computer in case you're getting prompts during the installation, but you, you definitely don't want to be working on your computer. So I just pressed allow there. All right. So now we're going to go here and we're going to choose next. All right, and here is where you have to put in your login information. And this is why you need to register. You can't even be at this page unless you've registered. So you have to put in your login credentials. And here is where you're like, okay, do I download Vivado, Vitis Embedded, Boot? What do I download? Download Vitis. Select Vitis. With Vitis, if you select Vitis, everything comes along. And I know for those of us that have worked in as far back as ISE environment, it just doesn't make any sense, but that's the way it is right now. You would think that you would be downloading Vivado, but you're actually downloading Vitis, and Vitis brings the whole show with it. Okay, so we're going to see that. So here, as far as my design, what the design tools that I choose all of these FPGAs right here. I want to have access to everything. Engineering sample devices. These are what I choose. Everything else comes along. So you see Vivado's coming, Vitus HLS is coming, and Vitus. So Vitus Unified Software Platform includes everything. Okay? So now we press next, and then you agree. What am I agreeing to? What am I agreeing to? Okay, let me just scroll down. You're agreeing to all of this stuff. So many gates to get onto the FPGA, right? And now we go to next, and this is important. You want to select a directory. I've had colleagues that put all of their design tools on an external hard drive. I don't do that, but they have their reasons and it works well for them. So you want to be very specific about where you're going to put your design tools. So I would really make sure that whatever they are defaulting to, you're okay with. Okay? All right, so we go to next. And you can see everything that's about to be installed. And then you go in and, oh, okay, download size. Ooh, disk space required. 225 gigabytes. I don't have my glasses. That's a lot. Okay. So you got to make sure you have this kind of space. If you don't start deleting things off of your hard drive. Just, get good at designing and you'll be able to buy a bigger computer, a more powerful computer. Okay. So you're going to go through the download process, and it's going to take a long time to download. A long time. This number here, 16 hours, will go down, and then it'll be installed, and then it'll be final processing. But you really don't want to be engaging your computer too much while this installation process is going on. Okay, so I'm going to come back to you once you finish installing. Okay, everyone. So you should probably have at some point encountered the license manager at the end of your download, and you're just like, oh my goodness, okay, what am I going to do here? Um, so you have several choices. What I suggest you get the free ISE Webpack edition. And so this gives you an evaluation license, and for the most part, for FPGAs like the Z board or the RD boards, you can use this free Webpack edition license. And that enables you to get started without making an investment for license fees. So Vivado does cost. I don't really know how much the license fees are, but at the university, if you work with a professor, normally they can join the AMD University program, and you can get licensing at discounted or free. So you can choose that. But if you are, um, kind of developing designs on your own and you're working not with a company or university, then I would suggest choosing the free Webpack edition. Okay. So I hope this helps, and I hope you have successfully downloaded your Vivado. As you can see on this particular computer I pulled up my license manager for 2018.2, and that's not the 2025.1 design uh, version that you have. I just pulled this up just to demonstrate the license manager page that you may have encountered. Like I told you before, I have many versions of Vivado on my computer, and this is just an example. Now, if you could take a moment and hit the subscribe button, I would appreciate it, so that we can keep sharing with you these wonderful videos and making FPGA experiential learning fun and functional. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.